Hey, you. Yes, yes, you. We need to talk about this book. Yes, yes, you. And you. Because I've read this book before, okay? And I might have mentioned in my last video that I have read this, in fact, in 2 days. And I'm, in fact, serious about it. It was that good. But was it really good? Let's see. Guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Money Reads. And today we're gonna be talking about a popular book series that's been around Book Talk, Bookstagram, any social platform. And it is, in fact, Inheritance Games, like I repeated before. It's a series that dwell on the themes of mystery, puzzles, games, and messy relationships, etc. Okay, let's start with the storyline. So we have our girl here, Avery Kylie Grambs. She's a normal high school student, barely getting by. Her mom has passed away a year ago or so, I believe, and then her father is not really in the picture anymore, and she's living with her sister and
her sister's rat of an boyfriend, which
I don't like that dude whatsoever. So just when she thinks to spend a day, like a normal day, a normal life of her just barely getting by, she get called to the principal office and she's like,
Wait,
I am not a problematic student. She's a very studious student, by the way, and she's scored like A plus. She's just studying, like very period. Okay, she's smart. We all know it. And instead of anything that's related to school, there's a guy that's around her age. We will know the name later. Grayson Hawthorne. And he is actually one of the grandsons of the richest man in Texas. Now, this is insane. Why would he come to her school and call her to the principal's office? Insane, right? Well, turns out the richest man in Texas, Tobias Hawthorne, have called her into his will before he passed away. So now she has to fly to Texas to hear the will, basically. And there's 4 Hawthorne brothers, 4 grandsons. Grayson Hawthorne, the one she just met. Second, Jameson Hawthorne. And then third, Nash Hawthorne. And fourth,
what's his name? I forgot his name.
Sander Hawthorne. That's his name. I think so. I kind of forget. I'm just Jameson, Grayson. That's pretty much it. But anyways, Avery goes to their place. Obviously, it's a mansion, and I'm telling you, a huge, huge mansion. Insane, rich, just classy. Okay, she can't believe it. And you know what? When they read the will, Tobias is kept the entire family, only a few of his net worth, and given the entire net worth to Avery, a random girl. She doesn't even remember this man. All right? And do you want to know their net worth? Yeah. 42.2 billion. Yeah, let that sink in. 42.2 billion all to her. And it's not even just money. It's the properties, the vehicles, the institutions that he made, the corporations, etc. The estate, everything is hers. And each one gets a letter, right? And the one she has is just nothing. Like, she's just, now, it's insane. But you know what? This old man loved puzzles. He loved games, and he often played with Hawthorne brothers when he was little. And Tobias has laid out puzzles and whatnot to take them step by step into the reason why he actually, gave her the net worth in the first place. And it's not easy. So now Avery is stuck in Tobias' puzzles and how and why Tobias inherited his net worth in the first place. Because first, as I said, she doesn't know the man. And she doesn't remember any memory of sort about this man either. So now why? Why would Tobias would give his whole net worth to her? That's the question that the entire series follows. I mean, it's not the worst thing to happen to people. I would love to be Avery, by the way. Just look at the
Hawthorne brothers, especially Jameson and Grayson. Don't even get me started!
And also, I really love how the Hawthorne brothers have distinct personalities. Like, they kind of related, but also at the same time, their morals, their beliefs, and the way they act and react to certain events are not the same, which I really liked. So overall, this book was fast-paced. As you can see, I read it in 2 days. The chapters were really short. I was surprised. I was like, what? It's that short. It's that addicting. The book was good. I mean, I cannot say it's my favorite book, but it did do and served what she had to serve for the first book in a series, which I really loved. But you know what? One downside would be that in the middle of the book, I felt like nothing really happened. I don't know why. It's just that I was kind of bored, but I also can't say that because I finished in 2 days. Maybe it's because it was fast-paced. I really loved it. But at the same time, I kind of wish there were more puzzles, games, and questions for me to also think about as much as the character as well. Like I kind of wish there were some times where I figure out the puzzle kind of myself a little bit before she kind of grasped onto it. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe there will be more puzzles and games in the future books in the series, and I'm definitely going to be reading, duh. But I just felt like nothing of that sort happened. So I don't know. Overall, though, I would give this book a 3.5 stars. I feel like that's such a solid rating for it being the first book of the series and the downsides of it and the good sides of the book. And I also really love the concept, and the cover makes so much sense after you read. And I'm telling you, I'm not gonna tell why and how, because duh, you had to read the book to understand. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching, and make sure to subscribe, because otherwise, hear me out, this thing is gonna haunt you. We can name him Mr. Skeleton, but if you have other name recommendations in the comments, comment down below. Also, my sister is coming. Look how she copied my entire makeup. Hi. Okay. Anyways, bye.